We recently went to Vegas for the first time. After spending some time at the airport, we eventually went to the casino. After a quick reminder that we don't have much luck and we're a little too cheap for casinos, we went off to do something free instead.
Yeah, here we go. One turbo.
It's a 12 valve.
Here's playing in the background.
Seth loves this song.
Threw a V pump on it. It's no longer a VE pump. Dude, it's a bolt action too. Brand new slave cylinder on it. Or reservoir right here.
There's nothing like Nitro Circus in the background. I just love it.
Dude, he has a Jake brake on this. I'm 95% sure. Dude, this thing's nice.
Seth's on the ground again. We would have so much space for the dogs.
I know.
Good morning from Vegas. If you can't already tell, yes, we're in Vegas for the first time actually. So let's recap on yesterday a little bit, shall we? So Seth and I flew in. We had, I think, like a 4.5-hour flight yesterday morning. Kind of just hung out for a little bit, got to our hotel, and then we decided to walk over to SEMA. So we went to the outdoor portion, which is pretty much just like a big car show. There's some vendor booths, and Nitro Circus was there, which was really cool. I grew up absolutely loving Nitro Circus. I feel like a lot of people my age did. So after a little while, we happened to wander over to a booth that had some old Ford trucks. There was a really nice Power Stroke that we were looking at. It was a farm truck actually. And one of the gentlemen from the company happened to come over and talk to us. But we just happened to start talking to him about Power Strokes, because if you are in the loop with everything, we've had issues with our Power Stroke for like well over a year now. So we were just having a great time talking to him. I was involved in the conversation and I realized, man, it is hot. So it was about lunchtime at this point, so probably the hottest part of the day. And wouldn't you know it, for the first time in my life, 29 years, I passed out. So I passed out at SEMA. That was super fun. If you're like me and you get embarrassed very easily, you'll understand how much fun that was. So we couldn't have been in a better spot whenever that happened. We were around a lot of great people at this booth. They kept handing me water bottles and Gatorade and cookies. Everybody was so kind. I will be inserting a clip of their business card. A bunch of amazing people out of Texas. We were probably with them for like an hour, hour and a half, with the mix of like just talking about trucks and then me just needing to relax for a little bit and then talking about trucks again. So yeah, bunch of great people, very helpful, very kind. They actually just let me lay in the bed of one of their trucks for a little while. So I know what you're probably thinking. She went to Vegas and she went a little too hard, but that is not the case. I just need to remember to drink water, and the heat was just getting to me a little bit. So we're good, that happened. I think everything's great now. So the plan for today, we got some breakfast this morning. Seth is at SEMA and I'm at the hotel. I'm trying to decide what I want to get into the next couple hours. There is a restaurant downstairs that has $5 margaritas, so I'm kind of thinking about that, but I'm not sure yet. But later this evening, we will be going to the Strip. We're gonna get some food, maybe go out a little bit and just see all the sights in Vegas. It'll be cool to see everything, so we'll definitely keep you in the loop for that, and we'll see what all we get into today.
Las Vegas.
Flavortown.
Do you want to get some of Dave's hot chicken?
A few hours later, after one too many margaritas and a great conversation with a couple from Pennsylvania, I met up with Seth and the guys. We ended up taking the monorail to the Strip, had dinner at Ole Red, and headed to Fremont Street.
My babe.
And before we knew it, we were back at the airport, wrapping up our weekend trip in Vegas. We had a long day of flying and driving with the time change, but we were excited to be back home. When we went to see the dogs, Charm did some thorough sniffing to decide if she wanted to forgive us or not, and Butch's excitement was caught off camera. It was a little delayed because he's an old boy, but he was happy to see us as well. So we're back out here in the garage with the supervisor. We just picked up the dogs from Seth's parents' house. So I'm testing out something with the 39 here. So whenever we had a truck in the garage, she would always lay on top of the roof, like the cab, and on top of the hood. For some reason, we have not seen her on the 39 once, and it's been in the garage for, I don't know, a month or two now. So I did a little test, and I put some treats on the 39, and unfortunately they are still there. All right, we had to force it, but we'll see if this gets us anywhere. Stay tuned for more project videos, and thanks for watching. Sock said bye. Catch you next time.